welcome to Geek Chat review of Avengers Infinity War. I'm Shirley.
I'm Christy.
Yay! We are finally here reviewing the film. This movie came out a while ago and it's like mad late this review, but we like, heck it. Let's just like do the review. Whatever, we want to do it. We want to hear ourselves talk and have fun. And
because we love to hear ourselves talk.
Yeah, I love to hear myself talk.
That's why we do those things.
Yeah, true. To be honest, that's why I started. I was like, man, I really love to hear myself talk. We started the show just to like give our opinions out about the films we see. Anyways, that's not another point. Anyways, yes, Avengers Infinity War. This is 10 years, right? Culmination of 18 films. What's the word I was looking for?
18.
Yes.
Superhero
18 films in 10 years. So basically this is the film that Marvel diehard fans of the MCU were like really waiting for. It started with Iron Man. Jon Favreau directed that film. And here we are with Avengers Infinity War, which is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. They're brothers. They did a couple of like community episodes. And their episodes were actually kind of funny. I just seen them. But yeah, and then they did the Captain America trilogy and two of the films, Winter Soldier and Civil War. And then they got this movie Avengers because they were like, hey, they were really damn good films, so they were like, let's give you the job. And so they got like 500 characters in this movie.
500.
500 we're exaggerating. Probably, maybe like 48. I don't know. I'm not good at math. Leave me alone. I wasn't even counting. I was just guessing. It was probably all off. Like, I suck at math, so let's be honest.
It's a good number of like superheroes, right? Like 10, 20.
There is more than 10.
Right, that's probably that.
I think. Yeah, I don't really remember. Anyways, there's a lot of characters. And yes, the film is basically, Thanos got off his fat ass and was like, yeah, you know what? Don't make other people do your shit. Just do your shit yourself.
Yeah, he's a lot less intimidating when he's off the chair.
Wait, you found it more less intimidating?
I found it more intimidating when he was on the chair.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now he looks like a big bear that just gets angry and pouty.
Okay, I'm shocked. I'm like kind of shocked. Okay, we'll talk about that later because I'm like, wait, what? But it's your opinion, so let's get that into later. Yeah, so basically Thanos was like, okay, I like jewelry, and I don't know why I took out the rings. So for, his Infinity Gauntlet thing, and so he's like, I gotta get these jewelries because the jewelries, I like saying that, are very powerful Infinity Stones. They are 6 of them. Okay.
You can do this shit.
There's the power, the mind, space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reality, time, and soul. Alright,
you did it!
Yay! Legit, I forgot like a lot of them.
She would always forget.
Yeah, and they were in different spots. I'm not gonna even say where they were at because, dude, I'm not gonna even remember that, really. I remember some, but because they were planted in other films. So it's like, it's... Basically, this film is like a TV show conclusion, in a sense, or a parter, because it's like part 1, and even though it's a whole movie, and then part 2. So anyways, back to the plot summary. So he wants the stones to basically annihilate half of the population, because what his idea, or his I don't know what they call it. His
Ideology?
What he wants, ideology, there you go. What he wants to do is basically population control, which is really what it is.
Cleanse the earth.
Kill half, and then the other half will have the resources, and they'll thrive and grow because they'll have resources that their population was not, because it was going to waste because there's just too many people and there's not enough. So yeah, kill off half of the millions of people in like the galaxy, because it's of course not only Earth, it's the universes and all that stuff and other planets. So yeah, that's what he wants to do, and the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man and Black Panther are all here to stop him. That's basically it.
That's a continuing theme lately, right? Now, especially since we're going through, well, we have been for quite a number of years going through global warming and all that.
Population control?
Yeah, that has been a theme, right?
That has been a theme.
I did not expect it to be
I did.
A theme, because I thought Thanos wanted to completely destroy the universe.
That's what I thought, too. He wanted to
sit on his chair like, I'm the king of the world, literally the only, and what is it, alien on this planet, on any planet.
Yeah. I thought that too. I really thought he just wanted to kill everybody because he was just power hungry, and he was like, I'm the best thing ever. I'm going to be here by myself. Peace out.
Bye. I don't need you.
So, yeah. But no, he wants population control, and so, he's the protagonist, really. Thanos is voiced and played, I guess he did motion capture, I really don't know, by Josh Brolin, and he was really damn good. I am shocked. This movie could have been a hot mess.
Right.
With all the characters, but they pull it through. It's actually a fun summer movie.
Yeah, that's not too much. You know, they interweave all the characters nicely, and just, you know, not spending too much time in one area or anything like that.
Yeah, it was funny because I was reviewing this movie in a podcast, Fractured Thoughts. Hey, nice plug. That's my friends, Naya and Cosmo's podcast. I was on there. Check it out. It's on Castbox and iTunes and all that stuff. It's Snatcher? I forgot. I was about to say Skechers. I think it's Snatcher or some shit like that.
Skechers is sneaker.
Yeah. Sorry. That's me messing up all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I gave my review there, and I said it was it could have been a hot mess, but it wasn't. They, like you said, they interweave, and but I think what I was saying basically was that Thanos was kind of like the hero or the protagonist, and almost like, in a sense, they made it seem like the heroes were kind of the villains, even though, let's be honest, he's a villain. He wants to kill half of the world, no matter you cut it. Bullshit. He's evil as fuck. Sorry. Got a little...
It's all good. Let it out.
So, he's evil. So, you know, and the heroes are the good guys, and you like, okay, stop him. But it's kind of crazy, because in the film, you're kind of like, it's kind of interesting what he's trying to say. You're not going for it, of course. Definitely not, but it's still interesting what he's trying to say. And it's his story. You know, it's funny when the movie ends, it says, like, Thanos returns and not the heroes. It's like, oh yeah, it's his kind of film, I guess.
Yeah,
in a sense, it's his story, because there's a beginning, a middle, and the end of him just grabbing these stones and doing what he does with a snap. And he does it.
No.
So it's,
That little snap happened so, like, quickly that I was like, what just happened? What just happened?
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
And the crazy thing is, I like how they connected it to what Gamora said, and I think it was the first Guardians. I remember she was like, oh yeah, he could do it in a snap. And they actually did it, because it's a comic book thing. He does it in the comic book, and he wipes away, because he has the stones in the gauntlet, half of humanity.
Yeah. I feel like he definitely emoted a lot, you know, right? Emote.
Yeah. Emote.
And I don't know, his character arc had so much depth to it. Like, I felt like he really was feeling the pain of people, that in his mind that he was doing the right thing by killing half the population in each freaking universe. So, or each planet. Yeah. So I thought that was great to see his development throughout the story, and especially his relationship with Gamora, because I definitely wanted to see more of Gamora in Infinity Wars and her relationship with her dad. So I think they did that story really well. Just at the end too, when he's just sitting on a chair and staring out to this like beautiful greenery, and he just has this smile on his face. And then I remember, oh yeah, this is a scary Thanos. Yeah. Back at his chair.
This is what he wanted. He got what he wanted, basically.
So, yeah, I mean, for me, characters like Thor stood out, Doctor Strange, Gamora, and
Spider-Man.
Iron Man stood out. Spider-Man stood out, but for me it was Gamora and Thor, of course.
Yeah.
They were like
They had more.
they had more weight in the film, like. And
I appreciated Doctor Strange's powers.
Yeah,
in this
I
film.
know it was so much fun
Powers
watching him in the film. Like, he made it so much more funner to watch. Funner. And just watching Thor's character really developed here more than anything. Like, in his films itself, I feel like he's good, but I felt like they gave him so much more.
He's funny now. He's found his, like...
Well, he's been funny in his last films, but I feel
but
like his
it works
funny
here.
is not as corny
Yeah.
as it was in the last films.
Yeah.
So his lines have been so much more better and stronger in these films ever since he lost his eye.
He had to lose that eye.
Yeah, to really get some
Yeah.
perspective.
And, you know, you already know the characters because they have their solo films, so that's fine. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, so you don't really like get to know
Right.
them. The
Yeah.
movie's already too long.
So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, it's too long. I mean, but it's not too long in a sense where you like, oh my gosh, when it should end. It's just long because there's so many characters and they're developing each one.
Yeah. And they get their moments
Yeah,
too.
they all get their moments.
Characters get their moments, and I think that's cool. To be honest, I feel like some things have to be called out too, though. It's some things are a little sloppy. In a sense, like Gamora gets basically fridged for the man pain, really, the pain of her father, in a sense.
Oh.
So, you know, it's like, oh, well, they did this, and nobody's calling them out. Like, let's be honest, they did it. And I get it, she's the daughter that he loves, which is shocking, because that's the thing, though. I bought in this film, but I felt like everything was a little too rushed and going too fast. Like, but I guess, hey, I bought it, but I bought it in the sense, like, okay, yeah, you have to buy it. Oh, he loves her. But I didn't buy it enough because it's not something they grew even in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. You know? You get what I'm trying to say? I felt like things were too rushed in a sense.
For you, it was too rushed. For me, it wasn't, because I was seeing so many different characters. I was like, okay, this is taking me from one to the next, and for me, that's enough, because I wanted to see each of these characters in the film, so I didn't feel like it was rushed. And her development with her dad, I see what you're saying, that there was no prior, you know, storyline that says that he loved her or anything like that, but you could kind of see it in the other films. Like, he never really tortured her as much as he tortured his sister.
Oh, yeah, never.
You see what I'm saying?
True, yeah.
So, I mean, there was hints of it, but you don't really see it. But for me, this was enough to bring them together, unless they were going to do it in another film. I thought for me, it was enough, because I think that he was such a character that he's not the type to really be all emotional and stuff like that in other films. But because he was doing what he was doing, he had to do what he had to do to Gamora, that moment would just happen naturally and fluently, that for me it wasn't rushed. It was like, okay, this had to happen to move forward.
What do you thought of the special effects? I thought they were really damn good. But there's the floating head shit that still is like, oh my god, they sound
Floating
great.
head? What are you talking about?
Like the suits and the freaking the sad scene in the end when, you know, the thing happens, the deaths, and you see Hulk in the Hulkbuster, and you just see his head. It looks like it's floating against the Hulkbuster.
Gosh,
Like,
I didn't even notice that. I'll look for that.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they still haven't captured the head, you know, Iron Man with the Iron Man suit. I don't know. It still looks kind of wonky. I mean, but then again, I mean, the rest of the CGI is really damn good, but that is just a little wonky still.
I thought that, considering that, I think that this film has the best CGI that I've seen in any of the Marvel films in the MCU.
I think so. I
For
can see
me,
that.
it has been the best.
There's a lot of films. I can't even remember most of them.
Right.
But I think it might. Yeah, maybe.
But what did you think of Vision?
Vision and Wanda, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
The love stories, I guess. I liked them. And I like Peter and Gamora. To be honest, I don't feel they're that developed, so I'm just like, okay. I buy it for in that moment, and I'm like, all right, fine. You know, the Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, and the Scarlet Witch, not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. That's what I was about to say. And like, use the names, like she's a real.
That one.
That'll be good. They need to cut that. I don't know.
I don't feel like they even put that much in the film.
Yeah, they just had an awkward exchange, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But I never bought that relationship. Yeah. I thought they should have grew the love stories better. They didn't really. It was fine. It was fine for what it was, basically.
Yeah. So just like for me, Thanos and Gamora was fine. I felt the same about Vision and Wanda's character, but I felt like they're
no. I'm just laughing because I'm just thinking about something.
I thought it was adorable what they did and what they were trying to do in the film, to bring some sort of love story into the film. And I think they did a decent job. I mean, for me, that's not what Marvel's about, love stories.
No.
So I'm not gonna be so judgmental in that area, you know, and criticize that area so much. So I think it did well for the nice, cute little,
for what it was. It's an action film.
Yeah.
Blockbuster. It's fun. It's a ride. It's experience. Basically, it's the type of films where you gotta go to the theater and just have this crowds of people, fans and casual fans who just want to go see a fun movie. And it's the experience and ride of just having fun and just being like, whoa, you're in another world in a sense, right?
It was definitely fun. Yeah. What did you think? Predictions?
I thought you were about to say the deaths.
No.
What do you thought of the deaths?
Well, that's what I was gonna go into, like, predictions after all those
basically the deaths were they were fine. I felt them in that moment. I was like,
I know, right? Because I didn't expect certain characters to go. I was like, Black Panther? What happened?
Okay, let me go back for a second. I felt Spider-Man's.
Oh, me too.
Because the relationship with Tony Stark, I really like that relationship, the father and son relationship. It really hits you, especially that it's focused only on his face. It's not focused on Tony. It's focused on him because it's about his moment and what he's feeling. And it's like, oh my god, he's a kid. And he's the only kid in Avengers. And he gets hit by it because of what's happening. Because everybody's just disappearing. They don't know, really. And they're like, holy shit. Him, because he has the Spidey sense, it's probably warning him. And he gets to emote and feel that. Like, oh shit.
So that's what happened? Because I was like, why is he taking 10 years?
Yeah.
He knew it was coming. I didn't know.
It's like, wait
anyways,
a second, what?
I'm like, everybody else just went like this. And
they were like, whoa, what happened? Like, they floated away.
It's like, he knew it was coming. Can't you do something? Oh, man.
Yeah, and then when Groot was going and Rocket's like...
I mean, all of Guardians of the Galaxy is gone. I know,
like, except for Rocket.
Oh, that's right, Rocket survived.
Yeah, but that's most of them. Holy crap, right? Like,
I know, I didn't think they were all going to
But let's be honest. They hit you there... But at the same time, you're like, oh, they all coming back. Because they got sequels and all that stuff. When Black Panther went, I was like, yeah, no.
They're all coming back.
They're all coming back.
Off the people who are not coming back.
Yeah, I feel like for Avengers 4, which is the next one, they're going to reverse it. Because you notice...
That's what I was saying,
You notice how, like, most of it's the original Avengers that stayed. So I feel like, oh yeah, you know, coming back and having the original Avengers and everything makes sense. You know, because it's an Avengers movie, let's be honest. So I feel like they're going to probably make a big sacrifice to get all these people back somehow. I don't know, from death or whatever the hell they are. You know, I think the directors were talking about how Gamora's in the Soul Stone. So she's trapped in there. So I'm guessing maybe all of them are trapped in there. I don't know. It makes sense she's trapped in there because Thanos killed her to get the stone. So yeah. So I don't know where the hell they at. I don't know. They're gonna do something to get them back, make a sacrifice, and they're gonna come back, I guess.
So they're gonna sacrifice Iron Man.
The rest of the people. Yeah. Iron Man probably sacrificed himself to get everybody, especially Peter, because I guess he's like his son in a sense.
Yeah, but I wanted to see him with Pepper Piper.
It's Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts! Oh, I kind of feel bad. I want Iron Man to retire.
Oh, with her.
Not to die, yeah. Anyway.
Maybe they'll do that too.
I'm thinking that Captain Marvel...
Oh yeah, she's coming into.
I think Captain Marvel is definitely going to come into this whole universe. Yeah, she's important. Now, and she and Wanda are both going to kill Thanos and the Infinity Stones.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have the power to destroy them.
I hope Nebula has a thing.
Nebula too,
say,
right?
Or like does something because
to
she's
the heart,
his daughter.
To the heart.
Yeah.
Stab that mofo. Stab that mofo.
She know like shit.
Yeah, I know. Like damn.
I'm like damn.
They showed a little bit of what it was like for her when she would suffer under Thanos. So that was kind of harsh. So. But I would like to see but because Wanda has the same powers as Captain Marvel almost in a way.
No. She uses magic, so she has like the same powers as Doctor Strange. That's what they said, but they don't even know what.
Because I don't really know Captain.
That's the
Marvel
thing. They don't even
much.
know what she does really. They're just like, oh, magic.
Magic. Oh my gosh.
But her powers are crazy in the comic books. It's in this movie. They also level up people and also like level down people for no freaking reason. Like Iron Man's like mad strong. I was like, damn, when the hell did he get that strong? But I guess that's what they do. It's a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they leveled down Hulk a little bit in this movie.
Oh man, Hulk was
like they made him a pussy. Like was he? I
don't know. I don't know what they did with the Hulk.
You know what it? No, they gave Hulk a conscience. They gave him. I mean, you know.
Well, of course he's afraid because Thanos like gave him a beat down. But like, and I like that they did that. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know.
They split him up in the last Thor movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with the Hulk. It doesn't feel
right.
I don't know what's going on with the Hulk. Something about him is just not feeling right now.
They're trying to make him more human. And they're trying to make him more like Bruce Banner. I mean, he is Bruce Banner, but you see how his consciousness is coming into they're merging in a sense.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Might not be the proper way. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, so Avengers 4 is the next one.
When is it coming out?
May.
May of when?
I don't know, May 2019.
That's
what okay, next year.
Next year. So does that mean that they already filmed the thing?
Yeah, they already filmed it.
What? So they already know.
Like I said, this film is basically the experience. It's a fun ride to have. Go see it in the movie theater.
Yeah. I remember when
you'll have fun, like I said.
Yeah.
It's like a theme park ride. There you go. Roller coaster.
My heart was going a little up and down a little bit. Yeah, I see that. Roller coaster ride. Yep, totally.
So anyways, yes. That is our review of Avengers Infinity War.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm trying to like what does Doctor Strange do? He does some shit like this. It was kind of cool how he does it though. I actually liked it. It's cool. His powers were awesome.
No, his powers were awesome in this film.
Yeah. So that's our review.
Yeah.
Go watch it. Have fun. We're gonna do hopefully Deadpool because I'm going with my friends, the ones I talked about earlier.
Ooh.
So hopefully I do that review. I like the first one, so yeah. And then Han Solo Star Wars. I'm excited for that.
That's coming.
I'm excited for that. So we're definitely gonna do that. Yay!
Please, if you like the video, please like it below and subscribe if you're a new viewer. Yeah,
and ring the bell too. Subscribe, ring the bell. Do both at the same time. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, hey, you better subscribe.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, cool.
Love. Anyways, peace out. Bye.
Peace, love, peace.